Okay, so this is a McLane reel mower, 7-blade. I'm trying to sharpen these blades because they're not cutting paper. You can get a special tool to hook up to your drill to spin this thing for like 50 bucks. Or the other video on YouTube is a guy putting duct tape around the sprocket to his bit. But I mean, why wouldn't you just make that tool? And shouldn't you be able to make it? It's like when you look at the picture of the tool, it's a bolt with like 3 other bolts. So I'm pretty sure we can make that. And yeah, it doesn't have to be machined out of metal, but if you had a hole saw, this one just fits. Maybe we could cut it out of wood and then put some holes through that wood, put the bolts through to grab the sprocket. And I think this size is pretty good. This is a 76 mil. So maybe I'll just try that. Get yourself a piece of plywood. I just happen to have a beautiful piece of white oak here. And why don't we just drill out a disc with that? Okay, the drill only started smoking a little bit, so I think we're okay. So there's the piece I cut out. I'm gonna leave the drill in the middle because then I can center it on the sprocket, and I just need some way to mark. Well, it's already greasy enough. I need some way to mark where the sprockets are so I know where to drill like 3 more holes. So maybe if I just, I don't know, I'll put some kind of grease or something on there just to mark it up. So I've got some grease, found some chalk there too for your chalk line. I wonder if that will work. Just put some on there. Center it on the sprocket. Push it on. Not too bad. We have an idea, but not great. Maybe if I might try that again here. And if that doesn't work, we'll try the grease. A little smudge. A little more smudgy smooth. Oh, this has got to be the one. Let me flip this around. Get a clean slate here. I wonder if I even just hit it with a hammer. I don't even have a hammer on me. Right tool for the job. Oh, there. Actually, that worked not too bad. So now we can see where we could put additional holes into this piece here. So why don't we'll put a hole here. We'll put one over here. Was it 3 or 4 that were in the one online? I don't know. I think it all needs 3. We could always put in 4 or maybe 3. 3 if I triangulated it better. So I'm going to keep this one. So I want this one, that one. And then we'll drill some holes through there. I doubt it has to be perfect. If you can spin that sprocket with the drill and duct tape, this is like German engineering compared to that. All right, so excuse the workbench. This is a man's workbench, not a YouTuber's workbench. I just put the piece in a vise. You got a drawer of these, right guys? You got a drawer of bolts. These will probably work. I'm gonna get out trusty Smoky here and drill through You know what? If maybe a little high. I don't want to be too tight in, otherwise it's going to hit the sprocket. So I'd rather be further back. And then if I'm using these guys, I'm going to need something close enough to that. It's pretty big. Sure, why not? Okay, I'm gonna cut out another one of these. Wait, I probably don't have to. I'm gonna cut out another one of these. God damn it. Okay, this is maybe not premium white oak. This is probably Chinese white oak. That's what the problem is. Anyways, I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do a better job with stepping up the holes. Maybe find a better piece here. That, I'm gonna use some good old American plywood. Hello, DeWalt? I have a problem with your drill. The light works, but there's a bunch of smoke coming out the back. Yeah, it might have had a bit of a load on it, but fudge cakes. Anyways, back to the project of how to destroy a $200 drill to build a $50 part. I got the less popular younger brother out here. So we'll finish this up and we'll get back to where we were. So I would say don't use grained wood to do this. Make this disc a little bit wider of a diameter. Use something like, I don't know, some real plywood or some, what's that other, like a thicker kind of press board.
Doors. I'm putting some drill mode. And it wants to split, I think. Okay, just. So.
Let's put these through. And then let's see if it actually fits on the sprocket. I'll just do a dry fit. It looks like that. It's already looking like the one that you can get. And it only cost me a nice DeWalt drill. Okay, I'll save you the spoiler alert, it doesn't fit. So I need more plate in these holes. And which really makes me wish I would have made this bigger. Because when I bore these out more, it's going to want to split more. But it's close. It's close. It's okay. We're still okay. Okay, I'm not doing that one. I'm not doing that one. I got 2 out of 3. That ain't bad. It can crack when we crank it. I'm not gonna let it crack now. Don't crack now. Yeah, this all could have been avoided by proper material selection. Anyways, these move a bit. That's all I really needed. So let's go see if this one fits. Okay, that's what it is. It does fit on there. However, when I put the bolts on, I don't know if it will still fit. Only one way to find out. Check it out. It's tightened up a bit. Oh. And it fits. And you spin this thing. Ooh, we might have to, because we're bumping here. I'm gonna get a hacksaw and cut these bolts shorter. They don't need to be that long. And then we need to just put a bolt through the middle, and that'll be the piece that the drill screws onto. So, I mean, we're almost there, and it's only cost us one failed plate and a $200 drill. So because this was turning out so good, I was gonna like countersink the center hole, but I don't think I need to, because, or do I? No, I don't think I do, because these bolts are gonna prevent, they'll be the limiting factor. So I only need to just throw that on with a little washer on there, and this will be the part that your chuck screws onto, your drill screws onto. So we'll get that on there, and then I even think once that's tightened, it's basically ready to try out. A lot better than duct tape. Almost as cheap as $50. It is cheaper than $50 if you don't consider the price of the drill you had to burn in order to make this. And don't forget, is this a cutting wheel? Either get yourself, well, what am I saying? It depends on the height of your bolts. I have to cut these down. So, I don't want sparks in my eyes. I don't know if there's a cutting wheel on here. It's more of a grinding disc, but oh, the guard's off. Oh no! I'm gonna take our drill, tighten that on, put it in low speed to start, and then we'll see if we can get this to work. And if it does, let's see, maybe in reverse. I don't know. There you go. I'm not gonna get into how to backlap, because I don't know how to do it, because I've only made it this far. So I'm still gonna backlap, and hopefully that goes well for me. This is my McLane. I don't know. It's like a 1980s McLane 20-inch 7-blade. Paid $200 Canadian for it. I'll be happy if this thing lasts me a couple seasons, and if it does and I like it, we'll do some more upgrades to it. Maybe even go to www.overpricedfrontrollers.com and get a nice roller for it.